Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to start chapter 2, Advanced Features of Excel 2013. In previous standard you know how to start the Excel, okay? But in this chapter you will learn how to use autofill feature, creating custom list, flash fill, sorting data, filtering data and conditional formatting. Okay, so first autofill means it will fill range of cells with series of data without typing it. Like if you type 1 and drag it to the down, it will automatically fill 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 up to so on. Okay, then creating custom list, like if you type January and if you drag it down, then it will be fill next month. Okay, then if you want to create your own list, then you can do it. Flash fill, it recognizes data field written in worksheet and fill the remaining series according to. Sorting means it will rearrange the data like A to Z or Z to A, or in case of 0 to 9 or 9 to 0. Okay. Filtering data means it will hide selected data from the worksheet. And conditional formatting, it will format the cells according to the condition specified. Okay, let's start first how to start the Excel. So click on start button and type Excel 2013 and you will find here Excel 2013. Okay, now click on the blank workbook. If you click on the blank workbook, we have sheet 1 and these are the called columns and these are the called rows. Okay, an intersection of rows and column is called cell. Okay, now first we are going to learn the autofill feature. Okay, to learn the autofill feature, I have made one worksheet. In that I have done all that practicals. Okay, so let's start the first part, autofill feature. What you mean by the autofill? For example, if I press here 1 and drag it to the down, okay, then it will be fill the series automatically 1 2 3 up to 1. Same way, if I press here if I type here Sunday and drag it to the down, it will fill the next day. Okay, same way. Okay, this is called the autofill. For example, again, if it is 2 then 5, and then it will automatically fill the next content will be as per your rule. Got it? This is called the flash autofill feature. Same way, if you type here January, okay, and then drag it to the down or left to right, it will fill the next month. So this is called the autofill feature. Okay, now if you want to create your own list, this is called the list. Okay, computer system already stored this list inside the Excel, but if you want to create your own list, we can create using the custom list. So how we can do this? By simply click on the file, then click on the options. From the option, click on advanced and drag it to the down to the general option. You will find that general option. Okay, and from the general option, the last one is edit custom list. So click on the edit custom list. Now see here, these are the list which already entered. If you want to add your own, click here and type your name. For example, here I'm going to type the name. Okay, so these are the names I have typed here. Okay, now what to do? Click on add and just click OK, and then again press OK. Now I need to type the first name. Okay, now drag it to the down. So if I drag it to the down, it will automatically fill names. Okay, this is called the custom list. How we did this? Simply click on the file, options, advanced, and then from the general option, click on the edit custom list and type your list. Okay, but if I want to delete my custom list for any entry, then select that entry and click on the delete. It will ask you, it will be deleted permanently, so press OK because we want to delete it and click OK and then OK, done. So the entry is automatically deleted. This is called the autofill feature and how to edit the custom list. Now we are going to learn the flash fill. In the flash fill, what it will do? For example, I have here typed the first name, middle name, last name and the full name. Okay, first name I have typed all the first name, all the middle names and all the last name. Okay, now I want this I want to combine the first name, middle name, last name to this D2. Okay, so what to do? First I will type the first name space middle name and space last name same. Okay, and then press enter. Now just drag it to the down, it will automatically fill. See, flash fill. Click here and use the flash fill option. Okay, see, it had automatically recognized the fill pattern. This is called the flash fill. Okay, it will automatically recognize the pattern which you have used. Now next point is sorting the data. Sorting means it will ascending or descending. Okay, ascending means A to Z and 0 to 9, and descending means Z to A or 9 to 0. This is called the ascending or descending. Now here we have an example. In this, employee numbers, employee name, designation and salary is given. Okay, now what to do? Question is, there are two ways to do this ascending and descending: single column and multiple column. Now run the for the single column, and remember, for the ascending descending, the option is given on the home page and the editing group, that is sorting and filter is there. Okay, remember this one, sorting and filtering. So the question is about ascending order of salary. So salary should be in ascending order, means smallest salary will be first, then the highest, then the highest, and then the last one should be highest one will be on the last. So it is called ascending order. So what to do? Nothing to do, just click on the salary. Okay, select the salary and click on the sorting and click on smallest to largest. Okay, this is called ascending order. And expand the selection, click on sort. So it will be, see, you can see here 32,000 is lower than 38, then 45, 47, 50, 50, then 55, 58, 68 and 70. This is called the ascending order for this single column. Okay, but sometimes what to do, we have to do descending order. For example, I want in same order again. Okay, so click here, select this column, go to sort and filtering and click on A to Z. Okay, then click and OK. So it will arrange automatically from all the list. Now but sometimes we want to sort the data in two or more columns, that is called custom list. Okay, so how to do this? So simply click on the your first column. For example, select your data, this sort and filter, and there is custom sort is there. So click on custom sort. Now here we have an option. First option, see, list employee in descending order of designation. So designation should be in descending order. So click here designation and sort on order on Z to A. Okay, and second question is descending order, sorry, this will be in ascending order and salary should be in descending order. So another column we should add another column. So click add level 2 and select the salary column, and in salary column in the largest to smallest and click OK. Now you can see first designation in ascending, so clerk, manager and salesman. So in the clerk, lowest will be on the bottom, highest will be on the top. So 58, 50, 38 and 32. Same way in the manager, highest 55 and 50, and for the salesman, highest 70, 68, 47 and 45. This is called the custom list. Okay, custom sorting, two or more columns we can sort. This is called the sorting feature given here, A to Z, Z to A and custom sorting. Okay, now then after we are going to change, we are going to add the next action break, page number 26 and action break 1. Okay, can you see what is given? In this given student ID from 1 to 8, student name and total marks. Okay, so we have to type this entire worksheet and then this sort the list of student in descending order of total marks and ascending order of the name. So simply we have to select this and select this worksheet, then go to sort and filter, click on custom sort, and first question is what to do, descending order of the total marks. So click here total marks, and descending order means largest to smallest, and ascending order of the name. So add level 2 and select the student name, and it should be in ascending order, so A to Z. Okay, and click OK. Now you can see ascending order of the name, so ascending order of the name and descending of the mark. So this is called the custom sorting. It can apply two or more columns at the same time. Okay students, got it? Sorting and custom sort both. Now we are going to see the filtering data. Filtering data, it will do nothing but it will hide the unnecessary data from the list. That is called a filtering records. Okay, for example, here in this employee number, employee name, designation and salary is given. Okay, same. Now what to do? We want to display the records of manager only. Got it? What to do? We want to display the records of manager only. So for to apply filtering, select your header and click editing group and click on the filter. When you click on the filter, see each column has an this arrow. This is called you have assigned the filter but not applied the filter. Okay, this is called the filter. We have given the filter but not applied till yet filter. Okay, now select the which manager only. So on the designation, if you click on the arrow, all three designations are selected, but we want only the manager. So click on manager and click OK. So here two employees are there who is manager. So this is called the filtering record. Now let's take, we want to remove these. Okay, so clear from designation. So we have all records. Now for example, if I want only those record whose salary is more than 60,000. Okay, I want the salary whose salary is more than 60,000. So select this arrow. From that number filter, greater than or equal to, and type here the salary 60,000 and click OK. So there are two employees are there who has more than 60,000 salary. Now same way, clear the filter, click here number filter equals to, for example, I want only 50,000 salary, the person who got 50,000 salary per month. So click here and type 50,000. So if any employee is there, then they will display the 50,000. Okay, same way. Next one is number filter greater than or less than. For example, I want the person who got the below 70,000 salary. So click on less than and type 70,000. 70,000 and OK. So yes, there is an employee who got less than 70,000 employees. So click here and clear the rule. Okay, this is called the filtering the records. Same way we can apply on the text only. Means I want the person whose name begin with letter A. Okay, so type here A and click OK. Yes, there are two employees whose names start with A. Same, clear the filter. See, you can see this icon. Okay, in this column we haven't applied filter, we haven't applied filter, but you can see this column is applied filter. This is the icon shows that filter is applied. Okay, now we are going to remove the filter. Okay, this is called the filter option. It will match the specific record and display only those records. Got it? Okay, now we are going to do the action break 2. It is given, see, on your page number 20, sorry, page number 30. Open page number 30, you will find the attendance percentage. Okay, you can see it is already applied. So I'm going to remove this filter. Okay, now what to do? In this we have to attendance is greater than or equal to 85 for the 3 months. We have to display only those record whose attendance is more than 85. Okay, so what to do? Select this header and click on filter. Okay, first select this more than, greater than or equal to 85. So number filter greater than equal to how many? 85 and click OK for the first month. Now do same for the second month. Select number filter greater than equal to 85 and then OK, and same for the third month, greater than equal to and type 85 and OK. So this is the our final answer. 3 months got 85, more than 85 as a attendance. Okay, but if you want to remove this filter, so what to do? Select it and remove, select it and remove, select it and the remove. This is called the how to remove the filter. Again, if you want to remove from this icon, I can also select and click the filter. So this is called about the filter. Okay, custom filter action break 2. Now final and third, conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is given on the home tab, and styles group you will find the conditional formatting option. Okay, what it does, it will just specify the cell, or it will do the color, background color or the cell color if the condition is matched. Now first, display those records whose marks is greater than 75 in the red background. Okay, remember the record whose marks is greater than 75. So here we have 5 roll numbers: test 1, test 2, test 3, and total marks. So marks should be greater than 75. So we have to select these all 3 test marks of the 5 students. Now conditional formatting, highlight cell rule, and greater than. Okay, click on the greater than. How many? 75. So type here 75. Okay, and which color we have to do in the background? Red. So click here custom format, then fill and select the red and click OK, and then OK. Yes, you can see these students got more than 75 in the marks. Okay, this is called the red background color. Now display rows with total mark greater than 220 to be colored blue. Now, but before we proceed, second question, we have to remove the first condition, first rule. So what to do? Select your answer question, then format and clear rules from the selected cell. Okay. Now display the total marks greater than equal to 220. Okay, so in this case, remember, first question is we have done easily, but the second question, we what to do? In this, display rows with total marks, display rows with the total marks greater than equal to 220. So select, okay, select the first column, then we have to go to the conditional formatting, and then we have to click on conditional formatting new rule. Okay, and then select type the rule as a formula determine which I want true. In this we have to select the format values which I will be true. Okay, based on the true. So in this, okay, we have to select which cell to be for determine to be format. Okay, select it. Now type here is equals to, okay, now typing is equals to, then click on the total marks here first. Okay, now we have to remove the dollar sign from the two. So click here and remove the dollar sign, okay, from the row, and then click here and type greater than sign and greater than equal to 220. So type greater than equal to 220. And which color to be done? So in this case we have to do blue background color. So select it, format, then click on fill and select the blue color and click OK and OK. Done. So it will be blue colored automatically. Okay, so this is called the how to do color, or how we can do rows with total greater than marks. Okay, and now if you want to remove this, click here and remove and clear from the selected cell. Okay, now last action break we are going to do, that is called action break 3. In this page number 34, work id is given 101 to 105 and day 1 2 3 6 up to 7, and total number of working days, okay, working hours given is there. Now first question is, format all the cells with green background and red font color where the number of hours worked is 10. So first we have to select all days and works, then go to the conditional formatting. Okay, and exact 10 days is there, so we have to go highlight rules and we have to select equals to 10. Okay, if condition becomes true, then background color should be green. So we will click here custom format and then fill and go to background color to green. Okay, and then font color should be red. So click here font color as a red and OK, and click OK. So this is our final answer. 2 employees are there who work 10 hours per day. Okay. Now second question, format all the rows with gold background color where total hours worked is more than 50. For this we have to remove the previous rule. So select it and clear rule and clear from this selected cell. Now select our data from A2 from this one. Okay, now go to condition formatting. Now new rule. Now click on the use of formula to determine which cell to be format. Click here is equals to and type the first row. Okay, and after this remove the dollar sign before the row and type greater than how many, 60, greater than equal to 60. And if it is matched, we have to do which color, we have to do particular color, and that is background color should be gold. So fill back, select the background color gold, click OK and OK. Now 2 employees there who got more than 60 hours per week, so they are selected with the gold background color. Okay students, this is all about the conditional formatting. Hope you understood well, and there are many options are there. For example, select this conditional formatting, highlight rules, and top bottom rules, top 10 items, top 10 percentage. Okay, also you can assign the bars. For example, select this conditional formatting bars, and based on the numbers it will fill the colors based on the total marks. Okay, same way you can see here, if we apply this, then it will display. For example, it is 25, so it is 25% fill. It is 98, so it is 98 percentage fill. Okay, so it is called conditional formatting. Also you can set up the icon like this one. This icon up arrow indicate that the person or student got the more than 70 marks, then below means more, less than 60. Okay, less than 50. Okay, and right arrow means this is an average marks. Okay, same way you can use this conditional formatting for the next icon also, like this one. Okay, it indicates same marks. Got it? So this is all about the chapter 2, and in this we have already learned photo fill feature, creating custom list, flash fill, sorting data, filtering data, and conditional formatting. Hope your student understood this very well, and after this I will solve the exercise. Okay, bye. Thank you. Now exercise. First fill in the blanks. To delete a list in custom list, select it and click the delete button. Sorting and filter options are available on the home tab and data tabs. The dash features allows you to fill the range of cells with a series of data without actually typing it, so autofill. Click this button to sort the data in ascending order. The dash features recognizes the data fill pattern in a worksheet and fills the remaining series accordingly. That is called a flash fill. True or false? You can sort data on only one column field. False. You can add your own list in custom list. True. Once you filter the data you cannot get it back. False. You can filter the data based on the certain specific condition. True. You can copy the conditions formatting to other using cells using format pointer tools. True. MCQs. This button is used for conditional formatting. The filter button means filter is enabled but not applied. Button sorting the data in ascending order. To know about which filter criteria is applied, bring the mouse pointer over the filter button. Is displayed the filter criteria as screen tip. To search all the records of students whose names start with A, type capital A. Okay. Now, which features of Excel would you use to create a list of numbers 1700 to 1750 to cell A1 to A50? So it is called a autofill feature. How will you add a list of 5 students, 5 friends in a custom list? Explain any one method. So there are two methods: by importing the list of items and by typing the list in the custom list dialog box. So how to open custom list? Click on the file tab, option, advanced features, general, and edit custom list and type your 5 friends name and click OK. What is flash fill? Explain by taking example. A feature that recognizes the data pattern and fills the data series in the column, that is called a flash fill. A worksheet has a data field, name, subject and marks. How will you sort the data in descending order of the marks? So first we have to select the marks field, then home tab, editing group, sorting option and click highest to lowest. It will descend in the order. What is conditional formatting? Setting cells format according to the condition specified by the user, that is called conditional formatting. How will you remove the conditional formatting applied to cell A1 to E5? So select the cell A1 to E5, then go to Home tab, Styles group, Conditional formatting option, Clear rules and click on Clear rules from the selected cells. A worksheet has the data field name, roll number and total marks of 10 students in the range A1 to B11. The first row is the header row, and how will you display those rows where total marks obtained by a student is greater than 250? So for that we have to click both columns, then go to Home tab, Editing group, Sort and Filter, click on the filter. After that, now click on the column field which we have applied the filter, number filter, click on number filter, and from that dialog box select greater than, and the dialog box will open, type 250 and press OK. And last question, how will you remove the filter button applied to the column? So for that we have to select the header column, go to Home tab, Editing group and click on filter button. It will automatically hide the filter option. So write down this exercise into your notebook, and after this exercise action break, workout A, B, C and D is there. If you have a computer and Excel is installed, you can try workout A, B, C and D on the page number 37 and 38. Okay students, write this in your notebook. Okay, bye.